Hello world. So 4 months ago I made my overview video of the Oboz Rim Rock. There it is. And I had only had the shoe for a month. Now I did a lot of hiking in that month, but at the same time you can only infer so much from that little amount of time of testing. We're at month 5 now, and I will say that this shoe is growing on me big time. Not that I ever didn't like it, but it's just really breaking in well to the way my foot behaves. I will say that there's a little bit of a noticeable decrease in stiffness. I mean, that's expected. It's just a piece of plastic under your foot that's stiffening it, so the more your foot's slamming down on it, the more plastic is going to do what it does best and degrade. So yeah, that's kind of a little thing that I tuned into. Also, the tread is holding up nicely. I will say though that concrete is getting the best of it. I haven't been doing a whole lot of hiking in the past few months, so this has been mostly just an everyday wear shoe, and it's not exactly, I mean, it's gonna wear pretty quick, let's put it that way. We're at 5 months. I mean, we definitely still have a solid 3 to 4 millimeters of tread depth. Let me get a little pointer or something here. Tread depth, like right in there. I'd say it's about 3 millimeters, but then we also still have, a good 1.5 millimeters of depth before there, isn't any depth in the rubber. So I'm not worried about this wearing out quickly, but just remember that this is not a shoe that's made to be long lasting if you're wearing it on concrete. So let's check that out. Oh, nice. A little breakage there. Now this is nothing that I'm ever worried about, but some people do really freak out about this stuff. So I'm just keeping it real here. Nice. So yeah, a little bit of ripping of the rubber, I guess we'll call it there. You can also see too, like if I bend it, you can see a little bit of delam happening there. I apologize for this crappy camera angle. Here, let's see. There we go. So you can kind of see there, you're getting some peels. Oh, we're getting a little bit there too. Now, as I'm demonstrating this, none of this is even hinting to become a worry of mine, because you just need to understand that in order for this shoe to do what it does, it needs to, adhesives and materials are only so good. This shoe's really pushing them to the max as far as the amount of traction it can provide. So I guess all I can say is that all these pieces of rubber that you just saw that are a little bit delaminating, they still have a ways to go before they're ever gonna affect or before they're ever gonna completely fall off or anything like that. So for all you people out there who return shoes after one tiny thing like that, please don't. Come on, this shoe's just showing its character the way it does. As far as the uppers, they're breaking in beautifully. I'm not sure if I said this in the last video, but this shoe definitely might run a little small. Not compared to other brands, but compared to Oboz. Just the tiniest bit short, or it might be a little bit, just a tiny bit narrower of a toe. I do find that, I'm definitely pushing the limits as far as whether I'm a 14 or a 14 and a half. These are 14s, and if I hike for, say, if I walk for like 18 miles, we'll say, upwards of that, like a long day, my pinky will start feeling a little crunched. That's just my mileage. Take it for what it is. Otherwise, I'm looking forward to another solid, at least another 10 months out of these things, maybe a year. We'll see. I would say on average I've been wearing them 1 to 2 times a week. And then probably only 40% of that time has been on trail. The rest has been urban environments. Cool, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Quick little vid. Take care.